Excuse me. What's the deal? What's the deal, people? Hope I'm doing well, having a blessed day, afternoon, or evening. Whenever you come across this reading, you already know if you're watching with a good heart and good intentions, you are blessed and protected. But if you're watching with any ill will or malintentions, all evil lies go blind 144,000 times. Instantly, quickly, swiftly, you will feel the effects of all hexes and curses and spells that you project. And if you are siphoning my energy or anybody else's energy from this reading, you will receive karma quick, fast, and in a hurry. Because you reap what you sow for vibing so low. Don't do to others what you wouldn't want done to you or your family. Stop being a crusty, crabby, raggedy, and ass, miserable, bitter ass business, and go heal yourself. What's the deal, people? What's the deal? So I decided to jump online and do a quick live reading. This is not going to be too long. I'm just picking up on the collective energy and a little bit of the karmic energy. That's what we doing here. To see what we got going zones here. Okay. My nose is running for no reason. Okay. Alright. Alright. Running. My nose started running for no reason. So somebody could be running. But anyway, so I already plucked some cards, as you can see if you was watching. So the energy for the collective is saying go with the flow. It says unbind the rope which has been tying up your will and your strength. It says you put in so much hard work. There is no more regrets. Flow with the free flow, so it will bring you to the land of peace. So the universe is saying go with the flow. You could be a master at something with this number 33. So we got go with the flow. Then we got the number 33. And then it's saying this is a sign of a highly vibrating transformation. You now have the courage to work out your creativity and self-expression with no doubts. And then after that, it says keep it to yourself. You have brilliant and outstanding ideas with unconventional style. So before you round up and perform it, keep it a secret to prevent yourself from judgment or competitive energy. So basically, it's saying go with the flow. Release all burdens and regret, so you could be at peace. You could be seeing the number 33, or you could just be a master at something. And you're somebody who's highly vibrating. You're going through a transformation because you have the courage to work out because you have the courage to work with your creativity and self-express with no doubts. You don't doubt yourself, or this is what it's telling you. Don't doubt yourself, and keep whatever you're doing to yourself until it's ready, because you know you got haters. Can't even compete with you. Then it says give yourself time to heal and preserve your energy. The feeling of burnt out leaves you being drained. Just one more little thing is too much for you now. Rest, take a few moments off from the chaos to restore your energy. And preserve your energy. Do not let the things or people with low vibrations interfere with your sacred space. If they are no longer serving you, just give up on them and simply let go. Don't forget to restore your energy after a storm. So basically, give yourself time to heal and preserve your energy. Don't let these ratchet ass. I already want to get started, but we're not even going to do that. Don't let these people that are in your energy projecting on you drag you down. Preserve your energy. Don't give them no time of day and get it all done. It says only a few more steps and you will be accomplished. Once finished organizing your ideas and plans, immediately put them in practical work. So it says keep it to yourself. Continue going with the flow because you're about to master something with this number 33, the master number. So continue going with the flow because you're about to master something. But whatever you're mastering, keep it to yourself. Don't put it out there yet. Because you're giving yourself time to heal. So continue giving yourself time to heal and preserve your energy from unwanted negative energy. And as you are preserving yourself from unwanted energy, giving yourself time to heal, get it all done. Get shit done while you're healing. And then it says anticipate on the right here. It says there should be a few challenges or obstacles awaiting for you on the way to success. By anticipating these ones, you will absolutely soften the problem and get more decisive solution. So as long as you know that you're going to have a little bumpy road, as long as you know you're going to have some type of judgment when it comes to whatever you're doing, you're going to have some type of competitive energy. As long as you know this and you don't pay that no mind and you keep going and you get all your shit done, you don't have to worry about anything with this a new opening because you're gonna have a new opening. It says when one door closes, I am confident another will open and it will be for my betterment. I accept that life brings challenges and I acknowledge the opportunity and the learning they present to me. Serenity comes from within. And this goes right behind this message. That there should be a few challenges and obstacles awaiting for you and to success. But by anticipating it, it's gonna run smooth for you. Because you already know when one door closes, another one opens. So you already know something might be shutting down for you. Or somebody's gonna do something to try to excuse me, I'm stuttering. Somebody stutters. Somebody is going to do something to try to shut something down for you. And if it does, whatever it closes is going to bring you a new open. Or somebody already tried to shut something down for you. And whatever door somebody closed basically opened a new door for you. Because you got being true. You were being true to who you were. It says, I am true to myself and others. I remove my mask and stop creating illusions. I have confidence in who I am and reveal the good in me. I do not need to hide or prove anything. I replace shame with the power and love of truth. You are not ashamed of your past. You're not ashamed of whatever you went through. You stand in it. You are authentic. So because you are authentic, there's a new opening and a new door is about to open because you were being true to you. The here and now, the future does not exist and the past is gone. I focus on the present moment. I have confidence in life again because here and now there is no danger. Everything happens when my soul is ready. So basically when your soul is ready, that's when things are going to happen because you have some type of inner work to do. God brings me ideal situations for my inner healing as I become aware of my weaknesses. I turn them into strengths. I direct my thoughts toward the light, and I see the positive side of every stage of my life. Darkness turns into courage. Thus, I get stronger. Yeah. So basically, you got stronger in this darkness that could have been hovering over you. So that's the collective energy. So let's tap in real quick to the karmic energy, and I just want to say real quick. I'm noticing because when I first started this, I had all my teeth in my mouth. I really did. I had all my teeth, not all my teeth, but there was nothing going on with my front teeth. I had my front tooth in my mouth. I'm not a person to get pimples, right? But I'm getting a pimple on my nose. So these people are trying to have me out here looking like, them witches that be in the storybooks with the green face, confirmation with the car home. Somebody really don't like the way I look. And they going real hard on them beauty spells. Because somebody did a beauty spell which created a pimple on my nose. Right? And I'm going to let you know, you created a pimple pimple on my nose. Yes, you did with a beauty spell because there's no way all the years of my life I ain't never, ever get a pimple on my nose where I have it now. And it's literally right here under. You see that? So somebody's trying to have me out here looking like, you know, the brujas out in the storybooks and the movies with the missing teeth and the nose mold shit. That's what they're trying to do. And the having no hair. That's how you trying to have me look out here in these streets. But you see, I'm on camera showing myself, right? Because there's no shame in my game. I'm not ashamed of myself. I'm not ashamed of the way I look. A fucking missing tooth, a fucking pimple on my nose is gonna go away, and alopecia is what I suffer from. It's not gonna stop me my fucking confidence because I'm not the only one that has missing teeth. I'm not the only one that suffers from alopecia. I'm not the only one that gets acne on their face. Adult acne is how I'm taking it. Fuck your beauty spells that you think you're doing. I still look good. You're mad. I hear cocaine. So you probably got a bunch of bumps in your nose because you sniff coke. Because since you're trying to mirror your energy, and lately my nose has been bothering me, but I've been like not wanting to fuck with it, and this is basically what it is. My nose been itching lately, and I was trying to figure out what it is, and then a few days ago, I ended up with a bump on my nose. I'm like, what's that? What's that? Right? And I'm like, I got a pimple on my nose, and then I go pop it, and then it creates a little hole on my nose. You see, you can see it. You can really see it. So I just want to say, whatever you send my way is going to make your beauty go away. If you have any type of looks and you get shit off of your looks, just know that all that shit that you sending me to make me look horrible, because bitch, I'm the bomb. You going to look mafugly, bitch. Mafugly. That's what you going to look. Okay, so you're gonna be the one that's embarrassed to go outside, because I'm not embarrassed to go outside. You're gonna be the one that's embarrassed to go outside. You're the one that's not gonna be able to show your face on camera if you were showing your face on camera. So go ahead and do all that you want, because you can't even show your face. You're afraid to. So you probably breaking the fuck out on your face, was trying to cause me to break out on my face. It was almost happening here. But baby, I know how to cleanse myself. You must really not like the way I look. And that I don't give a fuck. Take that up with God. God made me look this way. God gave me the features that he gave me. And you want to be mad and try to destroy my features because you don't have my features. You're trying to look like me and then make me look not like me. That's basically what we got going on here. You're trying to destroy my look so that you can look like me and make me look not like me. $14.11. I don't know why I just had to say that, but anyway, let's get into it. Because I'm like, yeah. Back in the day, I would have been agitated. I'm not even going to lie. I would have been agitated. I probably would have not went outside for a few days. I would have been embarrassed to go outside. That's my energy. That's how I would have been back then. I would have been embarrassed to go outside. I wouldn't have went outside until this shit went away. Yeah. So you think you know me, but you don't. Yeah, targeted by an organization and they hiding out. Want what they didn't work for, entitled, feels like you owe them something. This is not even supposed to be here, but victory. Look, trying to keep you caged up like an animal, but they need to be caged. So that could be my energy when what I'm talking about. Somebody was trying to keep me caged up like an animal, but they're the ones that's being caged. They're the ones that need to. But anyway, let's take a break. Let's tap into the collective energy and let's see what's up with this karmic energy. We already know what the collective energy is. Enough of me. Enough of talking about me right now. Look, it says you won. They lost. Karma. Wow. You won. They lost. Karma. Straight like that. Say no more. Because you're an earth angel. And you're being your true authentic self, collective. And you were targeted by an organization. Came out again. And you're unstoppable and back in action, undefeated champion. Yes. Yes, we are. I know I am. Yeah, it's a problem. These people have problems. These fuck these haters that stay humble, they got problems now. Yeah, this was all destined to happen, collective. Yeah, what do I love? Why do I love you so much? Somebody wants to know why they love you so much. Or somebody wants to know why somebody loves you so much. Because you are true. You being you. They really contemplating making a move in your direction. They best to not. Because they see your potential and amazing. Or maybe somebody, this is good intentions. Maybe it's good intentions. But somebody really contemplating making a move in your direction because they see that your potential and it amazes them. And these spells have been blocked and returned to sender. Archangel Tramiel soulmate. Your soulmate in your time zone. You have a soulmate in your time zone. If you like that toxic shit that's staying in, you have a soulmate in your time zone that could be stuck in a toxic situation. Something, Pastor Mike, you got it, music message. It says they are saying that someone screwed up their whole plan. Someone's saying that they screwed up their whole plan when it comes to you. Ooh, we got a card that fell. A spiritual hater that don't believe in God and don't believe in anything. So you got a spiritual hater that don't believe in God, don't believe in anything. Bust around, boom. This is talking about somebody trying to put somebody trying to find a pin it on me. You got a spiritual hater that don't believe in God, that don't believe anything, that was trying to pin something on you. I'm telling you, that fell on the floor. And new kids on the block, you got the right stuff. So there's a spiritual hater. Wow. There's a spiritual hater out here that don't believe in God, don't believe in anything, was trying to pin something on you, that's bust around, boom. Because you are the new kid on the block and you say and you got the right stuff. And if you like that toxic shit, stay in it. And you didn't stay in any toxic situation. This says over the past, not even a thought, they don't comprehend. This got something to do with somebody from your past that went to considerable length to make sure they had everything. And they're about to expect the unexpected. There's an investigation going on and they cannot, and cops can't talk to you right now. And now somebody's praying to God. Somebody's hoping for another chance. Somebody that thinks you got the right stuff. So, you got a spiritual hater out here that there's an investigation going on this spiritual hater. There's rumors going on about the spiritual hater. Excuse me. So this is somebody from your past that they're not even a thought in your head, that you don't even think about them. Okay? They're your spiritual hater and they're mad. Watch the company you keep. Everybody's not genuine. They fake as fuck. Destined to happen. They are overly competitive, impatient, and easily frustrated. Tied up and held captive or trying to. They so confused how they fucked up. Somebody in your time zone. Just don't go here. So we got Aggie. These two words don't go here. Aggie and victory. Somebody's Aggie collective because you're having a victory. These two words don't go here. Hey. These two words don't go on this deck. But this is, and they're both the same color, blue. So somebody is blue. I just heard, I'm all alone. There's nothing to. My troubles are on. But you gotta have friends. Somebody don't have friends. Somebody's Aggie and blue because you're having a victory collective. And this card was popping out behind Aggie. And it says, having so many emotions and conflicting thoughts. So somebody's aggravated because they're having a lot of emotions and conflicting thoughts. And then this one, trying to make you fear change because they're afraid to fear change. So somebody basically was trying to make you fear change because they're afraid of change. This is a spiritual hater. So I'm guessing you a spiritual person on a spiritual journey, having a spiritual awakening. And someone's out here, this Busta Rhymes energy, with this boom song, is talking about how somebody tried to pin something on him. So somebody tried to pin something on you because you could have been the new kid on the block with another music message. You could have been hold on. Somebody's a spiritual hater and they don't believe in God, they don't believe anything. And you somebody who could bust a rhyme. You could be somebody who rhymes. You know how to bust a rhyme? I know how to bust a rhyme. I just posted one yesterday. Anyway, somebody was trying to pin something on your ass because you could have been the new kid on the block that has the right stuff. You got the right stuff, baby. The right stuff. I don't know if I got the words because that shit is so old. But new kids on the block. You the new kid on the block and you got the right stuff. And someone decided to stay in some type of toxic connection because it says if you like that toxic shit, then stay in it. Deuces. So somebody decided to stay in some toxic ass connection or do some toxic ass shit. And this is over the past. This is something in the past. This is somebody from your past with this over the past, not even a thought, and they don't comprehend. So they don't comprehend that you don't even think about this person. They're not even a thought. This person that's from your past. And this person from your past went to a lot of lengths, a lot of measures, considerable lengths to make sure they had everything prepared for you to expect the unexpected. Somebody was trying to have you expect the unexpected, but they're the ones that are expecting the unexpected because there's an investigation going on. There's a lot of rumors going on. And right now, if the popo hasn't stepped to you yet, it's because they can't, because they're doing an investigation. There's an investigation going on and they can't talk to you right now. I heard they're watching you though. It said now these people are praying to God now, hoping for another chance. So whoever from your past that you don't think about, that they're not even a thought, and they don't comprehend that they're not even a thought. They're praying for another chance, hoping for another chance. Praying to God, hoping for another chance with you. This is somebody, watch the company you keep because everybody is not genuine. They're fake as fuck. So they're fake because the only reason why they're praying for another chance is to pin something on you with this Busta Rhyme boom. to bring something unexpected into your life. But this was destined to happen. This person was competing with you. Overly competitive, impatient, and easily frustrated. They were impatient, collective. And now they're tied. They were trying to tie you up and help. They were trying to tie you up and hold you captive. Hey. So they confused now how they fucked up. This is somebody that's in your time zone. This is somebody that was trying to make you fear change. But you're not afraid of change. You got the right stuff, baby. Yeah, they're having a lot of emotions and conflicting thoughts. Because they were trying to bring some type of fear into your life. Look, this just popped out. Deliberately started a war out of jealousy. So they basically started a war with you out of jealousy, collective. Deliberately, on purpose. Purposely starting shit with you because in actuality, they jealous, in competition with you. And they were trying to make you fear some type of change because they're afraid of a change. But you a person that go with the flow. You master whatever you do. And you've been keeping quiet. You've been keeping whatever you do, been doing to yourself. You've been healing. You've been preserving your energy. You've been getting shit done because you know that motherfuckers out here that was trying to compete with you. Trying to close doors for you. But new doors are opening. As they try to shut them, new doors are opening for you. They deliberately started a war with you out of jealousy. Look, stole your identity, an image, a copycat. Stole a war out of jealousy, and they stole your work, your image. They copying you. And they're being investigated. Because they were trying to tie you up and hold you captive. This is somebody that's in your time zone. So your time zone means somebody that's in your time zone. It don't mean they're in your east, wherever your time zone is, whatever your time zone is, they're in those states of the same time zone that you share with somebody. So they don't have to be in the same state as you, but they share the same time zone as you. So if you want Eastern Standard Time, they have Eastern Standard Time too. Look, binding rituals, they couldn't dim your light. Now they want to fight. So they was doing binding rituals. Entrapment, trying to entrap you. Look, soul swappers trying to swap your soul. Because they were trying to steal your identity. Yeah, but they couldn't dim your light. Now they want to fight you. And they was told to walk away, and they did it. Confirmation in your time. This is somebody in your home community. So in your time zone. So this is somebody in your home community where you live. They wanted your blood to be freed. Because they're in an abusive. They want to get exposed. So now we're about to go live on both phones. And do this shit. Because I keep telling you. Fuck with me if you want to. And you're going to get exposed. You're not going to stop me from exposing your stupid ass. So now I know that this is my energy because I was just reading perfectly fine until this energy came out, till the bind these rituals came out, till it look, confirmation, till it says that somebody in your home community is doing this. This is when it starts. And whatever they're doing is not working. It's not working. It's not working. It's not working. Because you have a lot of unwanted opinions about me. Nobody gives a fuck. You over here doing necromancy. You still getting exposed. You over here doing binding rituals. Trying to swap souls with me or whoever else you doing it with. Because you want my blood or somebody's blood to be free. You trying to set somebody up. You trying to set me up. You trying to set somebody up. But you can't. It's not working. You stuck in a rut for being a spiritual slut. All I'm doing is splitting the deck. How about that? Yeah, a friend that's in the reverse. Confirmation with over the past. Somebody from the past. You a friend from the past and you in the reverse and you mad. You in your feelings. Bitch, get over it. Because it's the end of the road for you, huh? That's why? Because you know it's the end of the road for you? So now you over here trying to fuck with my shit? I see my shit is not getting fucked up no more though, right? It ain't getting fucked up no more. My other phone ain't getting fucked up no more. Oh, because you thought you could beat me. I'm a righteous person. You coming for a righteous person? That's what you doing. You rebelling and challenging authority? I have more authority over you? And you're rebelling and challenging me? You not listening? In one ear, out the other? They keep telling you to leave me alone, but you keep fucking with me, huh? Because you don't listen. This is presently happening now. Now it's happening. You stink. You have a swampy smell. You smelling like Badussy, bitch. You got a swampy smell. You stink. Everybody can smell you. Smelly cat, smelly cat. You was searching for information in my dreams, in the collective dream, but you didn't find nothing but a can of whip ass, bitch. Yeah, trying to manipulate others, so you manipulated others. There was a lot of manipulation going on here. I see my other phone and not getting fucked up. Yeah, you being a peeping Tom. You being a peeping Tom because whatever you're doing is not working. Not working. It's not working. The collective, I'm getting good news about your fucking fatal ending. That is about to be a fatal ending. Good news for me and the collective that the karmics is about to have a fatal ending. This abuser that was abusing nature magic. This person was abusing nature magic. Abuser, nature magic. They were abusing nature magic. These people were abusing nature magic, doing necromancy, doing binding rituals. Look, witchcraft. Doing witchcraft. Out here doing witchcraft. They thought they had the master key to break in with this witchcraft. They don't have no master key. And now they got themselves tangled up in a situation. They tangled in a situation. They're going to need medical assistance because of this. Yeah, somebody I work with. Somebody in my home community that's in my work community that collaborated with others. A peeping Tom. Upstairs neighbor in the reverse. Upstairs neighbor. They were trying to blindside me, but they can't blindside me. A bunch of drunks doing necromancy. That's their guilty pleasure. That's why their bank accounts is in the reverse. This setup in the reverse. Burdened but not broken. So they were trying to break me, but they didn't break me. They might have burdened me a little bit, but I'm not broken. The collective not broken. People lost all respect for these people. Because they attacked the light worker, or they was trying to make people lose respect for a light worker. Lost all respect. Light worker, they was trying to make people lose respect for a light worker. Yeah, but this person, yeah, it says stuck in a rut for being a spiritual slut. I'm not stuck in a rut, or the collective is not stuck in a rut for being a spiritual slut, because we don't do shit like that. Whatever these people do, necromancy, binding ritual, we don't do these things. We don't do these things. Only you stupid people do. We're not like you. We're not like you. We're not like you. You deliberately started a war because you're jealous. We not jealous of y'all. You out here trying to steal people's image and copycat them. We are being authentic. Now you trying to block my throat chakra? Let me clear my throat. And you have a swampy smell because you're rotting from the inside out. You stink because you're rotting from the inside out. A cousin related, this could be a cousin related to me, a cousin related to you, a cousin related to these upstairs neighbors that got a bad reputation. Doing sex magic. My upstairs neighbors were doing sex magic today. A bunch of circus clowns. Now his fucking shit is gonna get gangrene. I keep telling you. Circus clown snakes. Circus clown snakes, toxic. Toxic circus clown snakes. Doing sex magic. And that my upstairs neighbors was doing, look, it's over. Tax fraud. End of the road. Karmics is trapped. Because they got in too deep. In too deep. In too deep. You don't know what video to watch, huh? You don't know, and you're getting destroyed. You don't know to watch this one or that one. Hey. 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 They in the panic room. They're in the panic room because they really try to stop me. And I see that my other video, my first live, is no longer getting fucked up because they really can't fuck with me. You really can't stop me. They running too much lies to see their own downfall. Exactly. You running too much lies to see their own, and you being fucking humiliated. You're being humiliated. Yeah, that money that they thought they were getting, they're not gaining a dime. Yeah, no weapon form will prosper. Karmics is trapped. This friend, they being destroyed because they got themselves in too deep with this alchemy. Look, the informant plan failed because they're running out of money and they gotta grow up. They a bunch of lames. Murder for hire. Puppets. Can't think straight. Searching for information. They go on Looney Tunes. They fumbled the bag. And they remote viewing you. I bet they were just trying to fuck up. Yeah, they cursed their contract. They don't know what video to watch me on. They don't know. Do I watch her on this one? 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 Do I watch her on this live? Do I watch her on that live? This person keeps going from this live. I'm watching both videos. They keep going from this live to that live. From this live to that live. From this live to that live. You don't know what to do with yourself. You committed spiritual suicide because you thought you were going to come in my energy, fuck up my reading. And we all know when my reading gets fucked up is because somebody's projecting somebody. So somebody's messing with my internet, my mobile connection. They're messing with the Wi-Fi. They've been messing with the Wi-Fi since yesterday. I don't have regular Wi-Fi. I'm on my mobile shit. So if you're messing with my phone, that means you're messing with my mobile phone. Or you messing with the YouTube account. However you doing it. You basically showing the world that what I'm saying is correct because there's no reason why I was 20-something minutes of bloodbath with no interruptions, no disruptions until this energy came out. Binding rituals in your home community. As soon as I said home community, bam, video started getting fucked up. Every time I started saying home community, video started getting fucked up. Now it's no longer getting fucked up because now I went on live on a fucking completely different fucking phone. Where's my interruption now? Because you're still getting exposed. You committed spiritual suicide, trying to cause me an eviction, and there's about to be a bloodbath for you because you can't sweet talk the devil with offers anymore, and there's about to be an undesired outcome for you. The rats is running now, and you lost all your power. You cursed your contract. You need to fucking grow up. Another one bites the dust. You're defeated. Your magic has been rendered powerless because of the crimes that you committed. This uncle related, you got cousin related, uncle related, undivine masculine or feminine energy. That was gang stalking. They're about to get raided. Energy don't lie. Somebody got a strange fucking smell. And they do a lot of mental manipulation. They mad because you are chosen one the word is calling for. I'm a chosen one the word is calling for. There could be an aunt, uncle, cousin that's dealing with unhealed trauma, childhood trauma, aunt not related, dealing with childhood trauma. They was devoted to getting this policy insurance fraud scam in their hands. And now somebody that wanted your ending is imagining their own funeral and ending now. Yeah, they trapped like a labyrinth with no way out. A karmic man that's unprotected. Ancestral magic in the reverse. The signs can no longer be ignored. Their heirloom is in the reverse. They don't got no money. Now they playing victim out in these streets. Confirmation. Confirmation. Yeah, there was an anonymous tip. So they've been snitched on. For their devilish deeds will bring them karma indeed. Yes, it will. They in a sticky situation. Yeah, shunned, casted out by society, group, organization, coven, clique, or family. Because they did not come correct in your energy, collective. They didn't come correct in your energy. You were loyal, collective. And somebody was doing blood magic, but it's in the reverse. They were doing blood magic on a loyal person, and now they're feeling naked and afraid. Ancestors is here. These snakes in the reverse. These idiots had a lot of unwanted opinions about you, but yet they idiots that lost all their power. They try to summon something, but that's in the reverse. So they were summoning something, necromancy, blood magic. Develop your compassion. Okay, wrath of God. Okay, so somebody's about to experience the wrath of God while you've been developing your compassion, collective. Yeah, they manipulated others and they're getting blindsided. They're learning karmic lessons for being wicked. For being a stinky, sneaky link. A karmic woman. Who's a fraud. And they did it for the money. They wanted to show they better get ready because shit's about to blow. Confirmation. Yeah, they got a bad reputation. Confirmation. They got a bad reputation. A lot of miscommunication. Oh, rhyming. They stuck in a rut for being a spiritual slut. They in their feelings. Because of this undesired outcome. And now they running like the rats that they are. For being an abuser. These crazy energy vampires. They was out here doing nature magic. They're a bunch of addicts. A false prophet. That collaborated with others. And whatever they did is not working. And they spying. Hey, troll. They are racist too. A wild witch. That this business offer is off the table for this wild witch. Because you're protected. I'm protected, collective. And they just jealous and envious of you. Yeah, they owe you money, collective. Restitution. They gotta pay up. Because you're the mother of Supreme Council. Yeah, and this person is a shallow hell. Past in the reverse. It's over the past. Somebody's getting bumps, lesions, and boils on their body. Yes, saddle up is about to get bumpy. Oh shit. Somebody's getting because of this sabotage. This love spell, free will control. On a Cinderella energy. Somebody that thought they knew it all. And now they trapped because they thought they knew it all. Or somebody's trying to block my throat by creating phlegm balls. Excuse me. Better out than in, they say, right? I'm not going to swallow that shit. Look, they reap what they sow for Robin Solo. Collective, I'm done pulling. They took an oath to come for you, and now they got to pay for it. And now they on the run. Yeah, because they're out here sacrificing people and animals for money. And there's an investigation going on. And their moon magic is in the reverse. They were being manipulative. To a healer. But now the illusion is on them. Because of all this false advertisement. Downstairs neighbor. There's a downstairs neighbor that was false, telling lies on you in your work community. They were saying that you had a secret love affair, indecent proposal. That you have, they saying that you have secret love affairs, that you have a lot of indecent. So there's a downstairs neighbor that's in your work community lying, talking about that you have secret love affairs and that you're indecent proposal. And they're working with the upstairs neighbor. They're working with an aunt, an uncle, and a cousin, and a friend. Because that's what came out. May, we in the month of May. They up the creek, river, and all the oceans without a paddle. They drowning. They about to be drowning this month. So upstairs neighbors, downstairs neighbor, a cousin, an uncle, an aunt, and a friend. Are all lying in your work community, but you're undefeated. These people are evil. And they couldn't dim your light. Now they want to fight you. Because they're the ones that's in an abusive relationship. And their plans failed. And there's indictment charges being piled up on them. For this moon magic. Whatever they did was unforgettable. And shit got out of control. Because this one trick pony ran out of tricks and now they sick. So collective, that was the energy. That was pretty interesting, right? Somebody's always trying to stop my messages from getting out there. But a bitch found a way. You're not going to stop me. We got 53 minutes on here, 53:32. And then we got 42 over here as I look up. So 20-something minutes on this one I call. And we got a whole hour on this one. We good to go. They learning karmic lessons. You can't stop my flow. This is why you in a sticky situation. In the online community. For opportunities. Doing shit for opportunities in the online community. Confession. Somebody's about to confess. Because these weapons you're formed is in the reverse. And animals were going missing, being sacrificed. And a kid ran away in the process. So animals was going missing. And the kids ran away in the process of you trying to come. This aunt not related to you or me. That was jealous and envious of you or me. this wild witch, this crazy energy vampire that was stuck in the rut for being a spiritual slut, doing sex magic. I'm done. They online. This bitch is online. Talk about you do sex magic. Confirmation with the sirens. Yet this is the bitch that's doing sex magic. Let me tell you something. A bitch like me got a man by her side, and he ain't my man. We're friends. But I got somebody that can fuck if I want to, and I still haven't fucked him. And you out here lying about me that I'm talking about I'm a hoe. You out here lying, talking about I fuck for money. You out here talking about I use my body, bitch. You the only one that's out here using your fucking body to get what the fuck you want. That's why your pussy stink. Confirmation with the sirens. This is why swampy smell. Because, yo, you smell like badussy. You smell like butt, dick, and pussy. And the dark don't want anything to do with you. Look, hacking. They were hacking. Confirmation to them hacking me. Trying to. They told you to leave me alone, but you don't listen. Now people are losing respect for you. You hold the resentment, but you doing this to yourself. You keep coming for me. Stop coming for me. You cannot have my blood to be freed. You cannot swap out souls. My shit is diamonds and pearls and gold, bitch. It's a precious. And you cannot have it. What the fuck? You don't understand. You think coming to watch me on this camera and you sending spell work is going to do something? That shit's going to boomerang right back. Go ahead, send that shit if you want to. Watch what happens to your life today. But watch what happens to your life every motherfucking day. So watching me on this one ain't gonna work. You're mad. You got you getting poisoned, trying to poison me? You a circus clown? We got formaldehyde, poisoning, a odorless gas or something that's odorless. They trying to poison me. They trying to poison you with circus clowns. That's jealous and envious, but you're protected, collective. Confirmation. And they got themselves tangled up in a situation. This stinky link. Like I said, they stink. They got themselves entrapped. And people lost all respect for them. They're a bunch of drunks. Upstairs neighbors. It keeps coming out. In the home community. Look, upstairs neighbors, home community. A bunch of upstairs neighbors, drunks in your home community that people are losing respect for them. Because somebody was beating their chest like King Kong and you a whole Caesar collective. They put you in a freezer in April. And as soon as I said put you in a freezer, my refrigerator started knocking. They about to piss themselves. Because they anonymous, they being taken out their misery. Confirmation sirens. These troublemakers that were doing love spell, free will, control, sex, magic, necromancy. On the mother of all, they in the trap house. They did this for money. Shallow how? Poisoning. Yeah, see, poisoning. They was trying to poison you. I think they was poisoning me through my radiator. Through the radiator. Because they was giving massive heat. There was always heat for no reason. And my water in the bathroom smells like there's fucking, the water in the bathroom, it smells like there's lead in it. In the shadows. They're in the shadows, collective. The past is catching up to them. I just saw being devoured, and they're being devoured. Anyway, I'm done. I'm not going to pull no more. There's no point. Everything is being returned to the sender. Yeah, look, wrath of God. Everything's being returned back to the sender. So these circus clowns. Confirmation. They were trying to have you or me replaced. This current timeline, this is happening now, this current timeline. Yeah, they were trying to make you a third-degree victim. Yeah, this current timeline, they trapped like labyrinths with no way out. They trapped. Now. This now. Trying to disrupt your energy failed. This is happening now. Now it's happening now. They're learning karmic lessons. This know-it-all energy shall perish. Confirmation. They got prop snakes. Judicial. There could be a bunch of snakes in the judicial system, or the judicial system is watching these snakes. Toxic. Toxic snakes, judicial system. There could be a bunch of toxic snakes in the judicial system. Abusive relationship. The one-trick pony ran out of chicks. Now they sick. This moon magic. Yeah, they wanted to be the one. Chi magic. They don't got that. Yeah, they have a lot of unhealed trauma. Yeah, and they're about to be taking out their misery. And they aggy. A card is on the floor. They didn't even notice. What's this? Yeah, look, because they played games, collective. Games was being played, and they're about to be taking out their misery. Again, trapped like labyrinths with no way out. Trapped in this maze, and they nervous. I just saw nervous. Confession. Devilish deeds will bring you karma indeed. Master keep breaking again. Moon magic rituals left a big mess. They trying to clean up, but traces, evidence left behind. An old school friend about to be taking out their misery. Ancestral magic in the reverse. An ex-friend. Games is played. This has to do with a friend from my past or your past who's a spiritual hater, trying to pin something on you, but yet they want to be with you. Make that make sense? Yeah, no. And you getting a victory, and they aggravated because they deliberately started fucking with you out of jealousy and envy, and they lost. And somebody snitched on them. This person could be older than you, old hag. That's in your vicinity. Look at that. And they no longer serve a purpose. So this is an old hag in your vicinities, upstairs or a downstairs neighbor that's been talking lies, telling lies, false advertisement in your community and in your work community, online community. Talking about that you do sex magic. And so people could lose respect for you. Yeah, they were saying that this was your guilty pleasure. They were saying that you do necromancy, but at the same time, everything that they were saying about you is actually what they do. They're the ones that do this. A bunch of idiots. This is an idiot. And they're about to reap what they sow. So they're out here playing a wild witch. They're out here playing victim. And they stuck in a rut for being a spiritual slut. Like I said, they're the ones that sex magic. Look at that. They're not back to back. This is a different completely cut. Yeah, trying to do a sex magic, swapping soul swapper. They're in a rut and they shall perish. Look, the energy don't lie. What's want to come out? In the work community. Look at that. Energy does not lie. A wild witch. Games is played. The tables have turned. And the judicial system, vestige being traced back to them. They were unable to have you replaced. Collective were replaced in the reverse. Blow up sex doll. That's what people use them as, a blow up sex doll. To do love free will. So they use people as a blow up sex doll to do love spells. Yeah, birds of a feather flock together. These people fuck each other. And they all have STD and syphilis because of that. Yeah, settlement deadline. Blood magic in the reverse. That's the fucking answer for you. And they unprotected. Yeah, this friend that's searching for information, that got no fucking goals. doing a lot of mental manipulation, and they're about to get raided. Again, searching for information. These puppets that had a fear of risk, and they committed crimes committed. They have a fear of risk of these crimes committed because of this father not related to them. And the cat's out of the bag, and they're about to be put back in their bottle. These people who took an oath now about to experience the wrath of God. Yeah, because this business offer is off the table. They're not getting that money that they thought they were getting. I'm done. Peace out. That's the message. Yeah, they're in a sticky situation, and the signs can no longer be ignored. People see that they're in a sticky situation. Yeah, this destiny swapper. People see they getting banished while you over here unbothered. And they thought that, look, the money that they thought they were getting, they're not getting a dime. Because no weapon form will prosper. You forming weapons, you think you're going to prosper? No. You getting banished. Another one bites the dust, you get defeated, and you being humiliated. Your whole future is in the reverse. This is what you did to your future. Yeah, you're being sacrificing people and animals for monies. And you're getting bad news. That you're up the creek water without a paddle, you drowning. Yeah, spirit is walking amongst us. You're getting haunted. And you're running out of money. You're running out of money. You're being destroyed. Because you was paid to cause harm. And now you got health issues. And now you're blaming me or the collective because of it. Because it's the end of the road for you. And the collective or me getting liberated. Yeah, it's over. And this reading is over. Being used to cause havoc. And they underestimated you. They underestimated me, collective. You have high potential. Curse contract. They're trying to curse your contract. In the reverse, they can't curse your contract. And they had you in this competition trying to take you out. Now this person is aging rapidly. This karmic family could be getting second opinions, or they're going through some type of demise. This dingbat entity that did something overboard, and now they're getting casted out. These non-believers. It started out with spiritual haters, non-believers, and it ends with that. These are non-believers that didn't believe in your gifts, and now they're being fucked up. And they be going crazy because of it. On that note, peace out. Thank you for listening to the reading and part of my shit, because obviously somebody was trying to tap in, and maybe this was my reading. But hey, it don't matter. If you resonated it, and you feel the need to sow a seed, don't hesitate to donate to me if this reading resonated with your energy. Let's close this out real quick with a quick little ancestor message, universal message. Let's see what the message is. It says, your spirit guide can lead you, but can't do it for you. If the world around you seems turbulent, stop. So collective is saying, your spirit guide can lead you, but they're not going to do it for you. You have to make the moves to do it. You got to make that water flow. Okay? And it says, if everything seems like it's chaotic around you, stop. So it's time for you to take a pause and rest. Yeah. If the world around you seems turbulent, stop. And then it says, always in motion, because you're always in motion. It's time for you to rest because you're always in motion. Take a pause. Take a breather. Take a rest. Yeah, you're always in motion, again coming out. And it says your soul will find those who are meant to experience life with you. It's time for you to rest and have your soul tribe come to you. Stop searching for them. Happiness is freedom from fear. You let go of fear and now you're free. You've listened to the voice within when it persists, and you heal the past so you can fix tomorrow. This is what it's telling you, or this is what you did already. Success isn't what you have. It's what you do with what you have. Somebody was successful and they did the wrong thing, and you collective, you're going to be doing the right thing with your success. On that note, peace out. Thank you for listening, and I'll be back with another reading a little bit later. Life lessons all over again. Somebody's learning life lessons again. Peace out. Let's end one live and end another.